Celine Dion is a Canadian singer. Referred to as the Queen of Power Ballads, she is noted for her powerful and technically skilled vocals. Her music has incorporated genres such as pop, rock, R&B, gospel, and classical music. Born March 30, 1968, age 56 years, Charlemagne, Canada. Spouse, Renee Angelil, M. 1994–2016. Children, R.C. Angelil. Siblings, Ghislaine Dion, Michelle Dondalinger Dion, Linda Dion, Moore. Height, 5'7". Parents, Therese Dion, Adhemer Dion. Celine Dion net worth $800 million. Life and career. 1968 to 1989, early life and career beginnings. Dion was born in Charlemagne, Quebec, 24 kilometers, 15 miles, northeast of Montreal, the youngest of 14 children of Therese, née Tanguay, 1927–2020, a homemaker, and Adhemer Dion, 1923–2003, a butcher, both of French descent. She was raised a Roman Catholic in a poor but, by her own account, happy home in Charlemagne. Music had always been a major part of the Dion family, and she was named after the song Celine, which French singer Hugues Aufray had recorded 2 years before her birth. On August 13, 1973, she performed publicly for the first time at her brother Michel's wedding, singing Christine Charbonneau's Du fil d'Aiguilles et du Coton. She continued to perform with her siblings in her parents' small piano bar, called Le Vieux Baril, the Old Barrel. She suffered a number of accidents as a young child, including an incident at 5 years old when she was struck by a car as her father and brother Clement looked on. She was hospitalized briefly with a concussion. From an early age, she had dreamed of being a performer. In a 1994 interview with People, she recalled, "I missed my family and my home, but I don't regret having lost my adolescence. I had one dream, I wanted to be a singer." As a child in Quebec, Dion participated in Girl Guide programs as a member of Girl Guides of Canada. Personal life. As the youngest of 14 children, Dion grew up wearing hand-me-downs and sharing a bed with several sisters. As a baby, she slept in a drawer instead of a crib to save money. She was bullied at school and called vampire due to her teeth and skinny frame. Local tabloids even dubbed her Canine Dion in the teenage years of her career. She often spoke of running home from school to play music in the basement with her brothers and sisters. "I detested school," she would later write in her autobiography. "I had always lived surrounded by adults and children a lot older than me. I learned everything I needed to know from them. As far as I was concerned, real life existed around them." Dion's eldest sister was already in her 20s, married, and pregnant with her first child at the time that Dion's mother, Therese, was pregnant with Dion. Dion first met Renee Angelil, her future husband and manager, in 1980, when she was 12 and he was 38, after her brother, Michel Dondalinger Dion, had sent him a demonstration recording of "Su n'était tu un rêve, It Was Only a Dream/Nothing But a Dream," a song she, her mother Therese, and her brother Jacques Dion had jointly written. Over subsequent years, Angelil guided her to stardom in francophone territories. After the dissolution, around 1985, of Angelil's second marriage, he and Dion took a break from each other professionally, and he spent a major part of the year in Las Vegas, while Dion was learning English and taking dance and vocal lessons in Montreal. "Upon his return, he avoided being alone with me for too long a time," she said in her 2000 autobiography My Story, My Dream. Meanwhile, she kept a photo of Angelil under her pillow, later writing, "Before I fell asleep, I slipped it under the pillow, out of fear that my mother, who always shared a room with me, would find it." She also wrote, "Less and less could I hide from myself the fact that I was in love with Renee. I had all the symptoms, and I was in love with a man I couldn't love, who didn't want me to love him, who didn't want to love me." Dion's mother, who traveled everywhere with her until she was 19, was initially wary of her growing infatuation with a much older and twice-divorced Angelil, but Dion was insistent, telling her mother, "I'm not a minor. This is a free country. No one has the right to prevent me from loving whoever I want to."